Hello, everyone. Welcome back to E20 Zone TV. The big game is here. It's amongst us. And I am slightly nervous, but very, very confident that the boys can turn up tonight and do a job. Listen, at the end of the day, whatever happens, West Ham, through thick and thin, that's what we all are. But tonight is going to show if they are men of steel or so close, but yet so far. I listen. Like, I'm looking forward to it. I'm nervous, but I don't know. I've got a feeling tonight. I feeling we've got to do it. I said it when we played Lyon. I fancied us against Lyon over two legs, and I believe, as I've always said on this channel, score first against the Germans. They might think twice, and if they have to come forward at some point in the game, that's when West Ham are beautiful. Balls over the top, balls down the side, and basically try and get it done, really. So this is just like a quick sort of 10-minute video to see what your thoughts are really in the chat tonight. And for me, I'll give my quick assessment on this. We need a masterclass performance tonight from start to finish. We need to come out the traps. I listened to David Moyes' interview yesterday, and he said we're going to try and be like containing, like, to a point, and bide our time into the game. The problem is with that is I think West Ham have to start fast. I think if West Ham start slow and the game's going slow, it's going to suit Frankfurt, in my opinion. So I think we've got to come out of the traps all guns blazing. Score early, they think twice, and then it's on. Do you know what I mean? It really, really is. Antonio's got to turn up tonight. Listen, we've done a show the other day, me, Affers and West Ham Online. Had a great discussion about it, and I've got to admit, it's one of the best streams I've done for a long time. I've done some good streams on this channel, but that one was right up there. Affers and West Ham Online giving their views on players and difference of opinion, but that's what it's all about. Do you know what I'm saying? So my quick assessment on tonight is the starting lineup has to be bang on the money, Dave. As simple as that. Get the starting lineup right, and we've got half a chance. Should Ben Rama play? For me, he should. We need a goal. He's a goal threat. He might not be final quality, but he could scare the life out of their defenders. Do you know what I mean? He can buy us fouls and win us fouls. I see a quote from their German captain, Sebastian Rodder, I think his name is. He said that they're going to try not to give away any fouls in and around the box for set pieces. Then he will win your free kicks. It's as simple as that. He's got that sort of trickery. So if he plays, then great. If not, if it is Lanzini, he's got to turn up tonight, Lanzini. There's no two ways about it. So let's have a look. Let's see what everyone's saying. For every like on the stream is the amount of goals we're going to score tonight. Yeah, please hit the like button. It goes a long way. You know what I mean? 75 goals, please. Here we go. It's rocking in Frankfurt. Yeah, listen, I see everyone's over there buzzing. You know what I mean? Sometimes it makes you feel like you're missing out, but we all can't be there. Do you know what I'm saying? But to all the fans over there who's made the journey over there, fair play to you. Absolute fair play. It's going to be a party atmosphere, and I'm hoping that West Ham played a game and not the occasion. I think last week we played the occasion and not the game. I believe that all the hype around the game, everything. West Ham, I hope Moyes is sitting there going, listen, lads, we're 90 minutes away. Win this game and we're in the final. It's as simple as that. And how we go around it really will define that. I think if we sit back and be reserved, then we could get caught. I think if we go on the front foot and basically impose ourselves, Frankfurt might think twice, hopefully. How are you feeling, James? As I said, nervous, but I'm excited, mate. I've got a feeling, Jazza, that we can do it, mate. I really do. And I'm not, listen, anyone who knows me from this channel knows that I'm very sort of straight and up front in how I come across. If I think we're going to lose, I'll say we get rolled. I don't know. I think the boys know that it's all or nothing. This is our all or nothing moment. And for me, you're going to see who's going to turn up and be the game changer tonight. If Declan Rice turns up tonight and puts a masterclass in, we've got half a chance, right? But we need Declan Rice, we need Jared Bowen, we need Zuma to be on it tonight. And the players that are sort of not on form at the minute, we need them too. Like Mikel Antonio is the first one. Pablo Fornals, Saeed. He has to turn up tonight, Saeed. There's no two ways about it. The spotlight is firmly on this game. If you want to become a West Ham sort of get in the West Ham fan base's good books, go and score the winner tonight, boy. If you do that, they will forever love you. Do you know what I mean? So it's tonight you're going to see what West Ham turn up. If it's the West Ham that played Liverpool this season, we go through Frankfurt, no problem. If it's the West Ham that played Brentford this season, then it's good night for the Europa League. It's as simple as that. Vlasic time. Oh, I don't know about that, Jezza. Osai Ben Rama. I fancied us against Lyon, but not tonight. For some reason, feels like they've always got a goal in them, but we struggle to break down a 5-man defence 1-0. I disagree on that. I believe that we've gone to away games. There's no way that Frankfurt are going to sit in their own ground and just defend this out. Their fans won't have that. They want to win. So if we score early, then it's on. Set pieces have got to be key tonight. Crossing's got to be good tonight. If Vladimir Kofal plays at right back, I want to see balls coming into the box. If Ben Johnson plays at right back tonight, when Ben gets down that byline, I want the ball in Ben, not held up or like, do you know what I mean? Checking back, ball straight in for Antonio, Bowen, whoever else is running in there. Do you know what I mean? Them balls have got to come in the box from wide positions. Do you know what I mean? Team goes for a Cresswell. Cresswell, we need you tonight, brother. Right? We need you to put some absolute delicious balls in. And I want to see Mickey attacking them balls, like with his head, like going with it, with everything. Do you know what I mean? Because he hasn't been vintage, but if there's a game for Mikel Antonio to turn up tonight, it's this one. And we need him tonight. We really, really do. There's an unlikely hero tonight. Removing this message, people. Yeah, well, I mean, Scott says, come on, you Irons. I agree, mate. Come on, you Rick Rory Hucking Irons. I agree, mate. They've just got to be on the front foot tonight. That's the only thing I will say. I think the first 20 minutes will show where we're at. I just hope Moyes ain't going to sit there and go, try and get to half-time 0-0 and then second half come out and try and win it in the second half. I believe that if we're going to do it, we're going to have to do this team in the first half. Right, put them on the ropes a little bit, get an early goal. And they're going to think twice then, mate. Then Frankfurt has to come forward. As soon as we score first, if we do score first, Frankfurt will have to come out because they know that they can't win the game unless they score. Do you know what I mean? So that might just benefit us. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, we are a good counter-attacking team. Pablo 4 nails tonight. We had a great discussion the other night on the preview, and there was differences of opinion. Me and West Ham Online, I said different about Pablo. He said that Pablo does good things. I want to see it tonight, Pablo. I mean, I'm not his biggest fan. I do rate him as a player, but he hasn't been good recently, right, amongst other players. So he's got to turn up tonight. I want to see them balls flying through the middle of them. But we see it last week when a ball come through the middle of Frankfurt's defence and Jared Bowen was in that position. That's the position I want to see him in tonight. So it's going to be key. Obviously, they are going to be hard to break down. Don't get me wrong. They've got something to hold on to. But this is a team that has only won 5 games all season at home. Don't get me wrong. They've drew many games at home. This team's only won 5 or 5 or 6 games, I think it is. So they can be beaten. And West Ham can do well away from home. When the pressure is not on West Ham, they go away from home against teams. We've seen it this year. We've turned up to places like Liverpool and given them a good go. I know we lost 1-0, but yeah, Aston Villa away at the start of the season, rip roaring straight through them, no problem. Do you know what I'm saying? Even Leicester to a point at home. I know it's at home, but you can get what I'm saying. We can go through teams if we get the right opportunities at the right moments. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, I just want to see them balls going through the middle. Do you know what I mean? And if there is a corner tonight and he crosses it in and Trapp comes out and collects, the next corner that West Ham win, I want them to change it up a bit. Like, I want them to try and something different, like passing it out, like for someone like Deck to have a shot or something. Just something a bit different. Do you know what I'm saying? Hi, Gaz. I hope you are well, mate. If we lose tonight, it will take me weeks to get over there. Come on, you Irons. Not for me. I will agree. It will be hard to take. It won't take me weeks, but it'll be bitter for a few days, I must admit. But you know what, though, mate? As I've said, this is like the final, like pre-match fault. If they go out there tonight and they leave it all on the pitch and they leave nothing back, then we can all be proud of them. Do you know what I mean? And say, you know what? Look what he's done with his team. Let's be honest, some of the players are in the team who you wouldn't think would be in the team, and he's got us to a semi-final. I don't want the journey to stop. I believe that we can get this done over there tonight. Yeah, but Moyes has got to perform an absolute masterclass tonight. If David Moyes has to pick the right team, right tactics, and getting the subs right and all tonight, tonight is the night, basically. He has to get it done tonight. And I don't know. I just got this feeling, mate. I feel a 2-0 all day long. I feel that if we can just score that early goal, Frankfurt might shit themselves big time, and then they're under it, and then they will have to come forward, and then that's perfect for us. West Ham are always good when the other team's got the ball, because we know once we nick that ball, we're up the other end of the pitch. So yeah, Antonio, Souček, and our fullbacks are the most important players tonight. Souček, yes. Antonio, definitely. And I agree with both fullbacks also. I do think also whoever plays in that sort of 4, if it is a 4-2-3-1 system, if Lanzini and Fornals play, they've both got to play well tonight. You have to. There's no two ways about it. Lanzini can't be getting bullied, and Fornals has to be getting around the pitch and getting them key passes in for these players. What else we got here? Let's have a look. Let's skip down. I just video of Tony Cottee singing West Ham are massive. They were terrified of Ben Rama last week. Listen, Scott, as you and me have both said for a long time, we like Benny. Yeah, some people don't. Some people think he's shit. Some people think he's okay. If he does get on that pitch tonight, yeah, I want him to get on that pitch when there's something to go for. I don't want him to come on the pitch when we're chasing, because I don't think we see the best of him. Do you know what I'm saying? Personally, I'd start him tonight. My team tonight would be Areola. Right back is a key position tonight. Do you go with Kafal or do you go with Ben Johnson? For me, I thought Ben was shocking last week. I would go with Kafal. Dawson, Zuma, Cresswell, Souček, Rice, and the front 4 would be the front 4 that I've seen West Ham beat Liverpool this season. Antonio, Bowen, Fornals, Ben Rama. That would be it. And just go all out. We need to score 2 goals to win this game. There's no two ways about it. 1 goal gets us to extra time, but that's all we do is get to extra time. We need to score goals, and at the end of the day, we need some creativity in that sort of area. Do you know what I mean? If West Ham go out and go all guns blazing and they don't make it tonight, then fair enough. We can all hold our hands up and say, you know what, they've given it a bloody good go. I don't want them to sit there and be sort of content and reserved and waiting, biding their time. Do you know what I'm saying? What else have we got here? Let's have a look. Let's skip down. We've got everyone saying hello to everyone. Antonio has to stay in the middle tonight. None of this wide stuff and playing with his bloody back towards the goal. Absolutely bang on the money comment right there. Antonio, I want him like in the width of the goal posts, basically. Anywhere in the 18-yard box. That's where I want Antonio tonight. I don't feel that Antonio, when he's got his back to the goal, he's ineffective, let's be honest. And tonight, he has to turn up in a way that says, right, I'm going to turn, I'm going to run, and I want Fornals, Lanzini, Ben Rama, Bowen to find him. He has to be that sort of in-behind ball. Right? West Ham, when they play with him like holding the ball up, they're poor. He has to get in the box, and I want him throwing his head at things and all. Like, listen, if there's a ball in there that he can half win with his head, go in there. If you get a kick in the head, and you get a kick in the head, Mickey. Do you know what I mean? But you've got to do it. So tonight, it's a huge game for him. It really, really is. None of this long throws, crap, none of that shite. He needs a goal tonight. And I think he needs a goal that he's made himself. Like, sort of, he's worked it himself. Last week, he scored that goal, but we didn't know if it was Declan Rice or Antonio. One of them got a touch, and I think they just give it to Antonio in the end. So, for me, Mickey needs a goal, right? He is going to be a target tonight because they're going to have 3 centre-halves. That Ndicka geezer who's coming back for Frankfurt is a talent, and we need to turn their defence around. That's what we need to do. As soon as we get the ball over the top and make their defence run towards their own goal. Do you know what I mean? West Ham play too much in front of their defence instead of getting the balls down the sides and over the top and things like that. And another thing tonight, one thing I will say is any balls from centre halves like Dawson or Zuma, straight over the top for Bowen or Benrahma. You know what I mean? That's what we need. We need to turn this defence around, and if we do, we've got half a chance. We really have. Souček needs to get forward to draw men towards him. That will provide the space. Yet again, he has to turn up tonight also, Jazza. No disrespect, but people say about him, he has to turn up. He has to perform, Souček. He's been poor this year, and I don't know what it is, but is it because he's had no rest? I don't know. But he has to perform, mate. Hi, James and everyone. Waiting for this game. A long 3 hours, yeah. We don't need the bottle of Benrahma tonight. Richard Walton, that's the first thing I'm going to say to you, brother, right? You support all the team, all the players. You know what I mean? If Benrahma scores the winner tonight, I don't want anyone to come on here and say, oh, Benrahma was great. Listen, I don't like certain players in the team, like Mikel Antonio, for example. So I think he's overhyped, but I will support him tonight. I want you to do the same with Benrahma, brother. If we can pin them back on the wings, the core of our team will do the rest to bring it home. 100% agree, mate. I really do mean that. It's a fucking huge moment for the boys. It really, really is. And our left back and right back, when I look at other teams, that's one thing where we're weak. Got no pace on left back and right back. Tonight, them set pieces from Cresswell and whoever's on that right-hand side, whether it is Kufal or Ben Johnson, either one of them have to get these balls perfect. Straight in there. In front, and the balls, if the ball comes in and it ain't a good ball, don't just give up on it. Run down to the byline and then cross another one in. Do you know what I mean? Just keep getting these balls coming across. Because, listen, Jared Bowen, yeah, that boy will find space and he will find the goal. Mickey, on the other hand, not so much. But if you've got Jared Bowen in your team, you've got Declan Rice, we've got a fucking chance, people. We really have. Simon, boom, hi, bro. Hope you are well, sir. Final thing is we need to be clinical like in the Lyon game. 100% agree. The Lyon game, let's be real, the first 20 minutes of that game, we was under it. It was. They hit the post. They was having a chance. They looked dangerous without really having Areola to make a save, so to speak. Do you know what I'm saying? But once we scored, then they fell apart. And that is the feeling I have tonight. If we score early, or we can score, if we can do a replica of the Lyon game, we're going through, people. It's as simple as that. But I just feel if we score early, they will fold. They will fold under the pressure because they're going to have the whole of their fans baying for them to do something. And if we can just give them like a sucker punch early on, it's on. Get ready tonight. It's gonna make this night to remember. I've been depressed the last couple of months, but I'm slowly been getting better. I really hope we can get to the final. I would be so happy. Jordan, I'm glad you're feeling better, sir, mate. Depression's not a good thing for anyone, but it's how you get over it and get through it. So I hope you're keeping well, mate. Look, if the boys tried their hearts out, who will blame the team? Listen, I 100% agree, Simon. If these boys go out tonight and they leave it all on the pitch and Frankfurt just beat us, then so be it. But I just feel it's a big night for Moyes. Moyes has got us into this position. Moyes knows the situation. Moyes has just got to get it right tonight. He really has. I've got a good feeling about tonight, James. I think we're going to bloody do it. So do I, Jake. So do I, man. I need to keep a clear head. There will be times where we need to be patient and defend, even if we score first. I agree. I agree on that, Jazza. But I believe that if we do score first, I think they're going to be under it, mate. Do you know what I mean? I really, really do. And I'm so adamant on that. Like, look at, for example, look at last week when we played them. Right? They come out, bang, they score a goal, they killed the crowd, stone dead, literally killed us, like all of us. Like we were all watching it, thinking like that place was like the London Stadium was buzzing last week. Yeah, goal, dead straight away. We're thinking, oh, like this is going to be tough. And then they scored just after half time. Yeah, they scored right at the right times. And if tonight we can score and still be a presence, right, then it's on. It's on. Don't forget, we need to score 2 tonight. Whatever happens, we need to score 2 goals. So if we score 2 goals and keep a clean sheet, we win the game. It's as simple as that. It's going to be tough. Don't get me wrong. I rate Frankfurt. I done a show on this the other week, and anyone who watched it, I said about that Kameda, the Japanese lad. I said he looks like a really top quality player, and I've got to be honest. If West Ham signed him in the summer, I'd be able to leave him alone. I thought he was excellent. I thought he run the show for them. Obviously, there are other players like Kostic, I think it is, decent. Sebastian Roda, who's their captain, he's ex-Borussia Dortmund, ex-German international. He's a talented footballer also. So, yeah. Benny Fornals. I want to see both of them on the pitch, bruv. I really, really do. I really, really do. I want to see Benny, Fornals, Bowen, and Antonio. We've got to go out attack. You know what I mean? We need to score. Hopefully going 1-0 by half time. I agree, Jordan. Hopefully, mate. What's Noble and Moyes going to be saying to the boys in the dressing room? I think Noble's going to be a key person tonight, because the way Noble speaks, he speaks with his heart. That boy, yeah. And listen, anyone who's sort of followed West Ham for a long time, like I have, will understand what I'm about to say. I remember a game many years ago under Avram Grant when West Ham were in the shit, really. And him and Scott Parker done like a rally cry at half time in a game. I think it was in 2011. It was 3-0 down against West Brom, and we went down that year, but we give it a good go towards the end. And basically, Mark is a quite inspirational person. I can see Mark Noble being West Ham's manager in 10 years' time, 100%. I can see Mark Noble being the manager, and I can see Mark Noble having Declan Rice coming back. When Declan Rice leaves West Ham, he will come back to West Ham and play under Mark Noble. That's what I can see. And listen, I think Mark's going to tell all of them tonight. He's probably been telling them that they're the best players in the world. Mark's great, and it's going to be a sad day. Right? There will be tears from me when Mark leaves, because he's last of the old school, and he's just a fucking top lad. And I think him and Moyes are going to drive it into him tonight, that go out there, play your game, and whatever happens, you're going to be forever remembered for this moment. What else we got here? Let's have a look. We just need to turn up and see what happens. I agree. To be fair to Antonio, our final ball in the box from open play has been poor for the last few games. I agree, mate, but I think he's got to do more, though, Anthony. He has to do more, like taking long throw-ins and falling over all the time. Antonio's control is the most frustrating thing, I think, amongst West Ham fans. I think we'd all agree on that. He gets the ball. If he had good control, he'd be lethal. But you just never know what he's going to do. 1 minute he could do a great bit of skill and have a shot, and it's like going towards the goal. Another time he gets the ball, he falls over and does like a somersault. Like, you just never know with Antonio, mate. Kafel or Fredericks, James? People have mentioned Fredericks. Not a bad shout for the pace factor. For me, defensively, he's not very good, and that's the problem. We need someone who can defend and all. For me, it has to be Kafel. I think with Kafel, you know what you're going to get. Kafel will play a sort of dark arts type of football. Like, he will take a booking if need be. Yeah, it's got to be Kafel for me, mate. What's it? I'll bring Noble on for Suchik if he's having a shocker. Let's skip down to him, mate. Big up, Luca. Hope you're well, mate. What have we got? Let's have a look. Right, let's have Adam's comment. Whatever happens tonight, I'm so proud of the team for the great memories in this season, in this tournament. At least we will get some sort of European football next season, Champions or Conference League. Come on, you irons. Yeah, Adam. Don't get me wrong. It's been a great achievement to get to the semi-final. Don't get me wrong. But I think every West Ham fan, even yourself, would think, come on, we're nearly there. Right, it's nearly, but it's not quite. If we end up getting the conference, then great. Like, it's another season of European football, whatever happens. If we win tonight, then we are one game away from changing West Ham as a landscape, as a club. Literally as a club, as in signings, as in people who we would never think would want to come to West Ham will think, you know what, London-based club, Champions League football. It's major for this club, honestly. And I think it's like a toss of a coin for me. Like, I'm proud of the team. Don't get me wrong, but I think this team, like, it's just nearly there. It's just not quite. Do you know what I mean? And I just hope the January window don't come back and bite us squarely on our arse. And I really do mean that. Where else we got? Even if we score, we need to be patient. One slip in possession, and they're bombing forward on the counter attack. I agree, Jezza, but I feel on tonight that if we do score, they will have to come forward. There's no two ways about it. At the minute, they don't have to come forward, Frankfurt. They can sit and hold for a 0-0. And that is the one problem with Frankfurt that I do have. From what I've been looking at on the research side of things, they love a draw. And let's be honest, that's all they need tonight, a draw. Like, a 1-0 draw would suit them down to the ground. So, for me, I feel that if we're going to win this game, we've got to attack this team. And we need to do them in bursts, really. If we can score a goal, score 2 goals in the first half, and nick one in the second half, then we might be able to get away with it. But I don't know. I think, would you rather be holding a lead or trying to attack a lead? At present, I'd rather attack a lead, mate, because then at least we know what Moyes is thinking. We know he's going to have to come forward. Like, you can't sit about and wait and hope that we're going to score. We need to score. So, for me, it has to be a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3 system, in my opinion. We have Dawson with his magnetic head, yeah. If we do leave it all out there, I reckon we'll win. I reckon so too, Sam. It will be a different game than the last week. Look at how City and Liverpool dominated one game, but the others was much more balanced. Yeah, but you got to look at this in another way, though, Jezza. They're playing against teams in the Champions League, and we're playing Europa. Crosses have to be delivered quickly, with Antonio playing the Dawson role, attack the 6-yard box with Benny, Bowen, Fornals lying deep, pick up the pieces. Totally agree with West Ham 58 there, bang on the money. The crosses tonight from either Ben Johnson, Cafal, or Cress, as soon as they get to that sort of area, like, they get sort of 18-yard box, whatever, ball straight in. They have to be just coming in there. I just feel West Ham, especially last week, Ben last week was driving me berserk. Absolutely mental. I'm thinking, Ben, just get these balls and just smash them across the goal. And you don't want looping balls either tonight, just like floating crosses. If anything, you want crosses going along the ground. Yeah, because they've got big lads. They're going to play 3 at the back. And let's be honest, Antonio's up against 3 centre halves. So, or even if they can get down the sides and cut the ball back for Fornals, Bowen and Benny, or whoever's there on the 18-yard line. That's where we need to be tonight. And that's where I'm hoping that we're going to score. What else we got? Let's have a look. There. So there. Evian James, good luck tonight. Thank you, Hugh. We need a lot of luck, mate, but I think we can do it. I really, really do. If we didn't concede that early goal first, then we would have won. I agree. Let's have a look. Let's skip down here, mate. Got everyone talking. James, you are so anti-Lanzini and so pro-Ben Rama. I'm not, mate, but listen, at the end of the day, we need a goal. And Benny, the other week, nearly provided one for us. Like, Lanzini hasn't provided anything in the last 3 games. Listen, Lanzini's a great player, mate, and I love Lanzini. And that goal that he scored for West Ham against Spurs will live long in my memory, 100%. But we need a goal tonight, Rich. You know it, and I know it. So, can Lanzini score a goal? Maybe, yeah. But is he going to be a threat? He got bullied last week against their central midfielders. Let's be honest. And we need a goal tonight. So, for me, it has to be Benny. What we've got here. I want to see Fornals on the left and Vlasic finally in the middle. Bring Ben Rama on about the 60th minute mark as a game changer if needed. Lanzi was too lightweight. I agree with Lanzi's too lightweight, Epic. I don't know about Vlasic though, mate. It's been nowhere to be seen since the Burnley game. I don't know why he deserves to play, but yeah. What else have we got? Let's have a look. Will there be a Night Fever stream tonight? Of course there will be, mate. If we win, you will see me bouncing off the walls. If we lose, I'll be disappointed, but I won't be disheartened. Do you know what I mean? Whatever happens tonight, win or lose, we can be proud. But I think if we win tonight, the dream of Champions League is very much on the cards. Do you know what I'm saying? The usual suspect. As long as we don't do a Man City, hopefully 2-0 win tonight. I agree, mate. I really do. I've been cheering you on tonight, James. Really hope you can do it over and over again, Arsenal. Thank you, Richard. Listen, whatever happens tonight, it's going to be emotional. Whatever happens, I believe we have got this 100%. And I believe there's a time for West Ham to shine, and the time is now. But we need these players to shine. And listen, Antonio, Fornals, Ben Rama. I ain't got to worry about Bowen because Bowen's been absolutely first class this season. Souček, Cresswell, and Ben Johnson or Kafal. If all of them perform, we're going to Seville, 100%. I want to see Vlasic in his natural position, not as a left winger. I agree, mate. 100%, mate. Obviously, I want to see us to win, but I've loved these European nights. If we lose, I'll be gutted, but at least we've had European football for next season. I'm nervous, but we can win tonight. I believe we can, Adam, mate. 100%, mate. Hit marker. We've got this. Totally agree with you, brother. 100%, mate. I believe that we're going to do it 2-0. And I really hope I'm right. Do you know what I mean? Cue a 4-0 West Ham win. Let's go. How many own goals does Mitchell think Souček will score? Do you know what, Phil? I don't know, mate. But listen, how funny would it be amongst everyone who's sort of on this channel, who's supported this channel, and everyone who's watched Mitchell, if Souček scores a winner tonight? Oh, dear, mate. I will try and get Mitchell on tonight if Souček scores the winning goal, or if he scores the goals that get us to the final. Do you know what I mean? Listen, some people agree with Mitch, some people don't. I partly agree with Mitch because he hasn't been great this year, Souček. But if there's a time to change all that, Thomas, the time is now, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, listen, that is all your comments that I've gone through. I'm going to wrap it up there. Listen, wherever you're watching the game tonight, whether you're at home or you're out in the pub or if you're going to the fan park in Stratford, have a great time. That's the main thing. That's the first important thing. Enjoy the moment. I think we can do it. You know what I mean? I'm nervous. I will go into tears if we do it. That's forgiven for me because every time this team seems to think we're down, David Moyes is installed his still upon West Ham to say we're never out, we're never gone. I think there's only a couple of times this season where we've conceded more than 2 goals, I think it is. So I do believe that tonight is the night that we're going to turn up and we're going to turn it on. And if we do, then it's going to be amazing. It will be amazing for everyone all around the world, from Thailand to USA to Australia to New Zealand to wherever you are on this planet. Do you know what I mean? As a West Ham fan, it will be an emotional and it will be absolutely first class. If we don't, and there is a chance that we don't do it, we've loved every minute of it. We've got some great memories for all them fans who travelled back to Lyon, all them fans at home for Seville, the Yarmolenko goal, etc. Do you know what I mean? But I believe we can do it tonight. I've got every faith in the boys. Everyone like and subscribe. The most important, support the boys throughout the game. That is it, Jezza. Please do hit the like button. Please do subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. It goes a long way. It really helps me out greatly. I have some good West Ham fans who come on this channel. I must admit, I'm quite proud that I've managed to hit another milestone. I've got over 600 subscribers on this channel, and for me, that's a great achievement. This is not a major channel. It really, really isn't. But I'll try and keep this as real as I can. I've got a difference of opinion to Mitchell. Mitchell's got a different opinion to Affers. Affers might have a different opinion to Walshy. And then the other people who come on, I'm not going to forget them. Like West Ham Online, Jace, who's on West Ham Fan TV, amongst others. So that's what it's all about. I'm just trying to get this up for fans who have got a strong opinion. I ain't going to get 80 for it. So, yeah, you know what I mean? Let's have a look. Evening, James. I hope you're well, mate. Fresh fielder. I hope you're good, son. And always good. Enjoy the game, mate. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, DMH. And finally, from Rich, come on, you wines. That's what I want to hear, Rich. That's what I want to hear, son. And that is it from me. Listen, have a good time tonight. 2-0 West Ham. My goal scorers are Jared Bowen to score the first, and I've gone for a Kurt Bazuma goal. The boy owes us. He's been in the press. So he's in the press for all the right reasons tonight. Anyway, keep the faith, get them prayers going, because we're going to need all the luck and all the support in the world. And if we make it tonight, it's amazing. If we don't, it's been a great adventure. Bye for now.